Hi, this topic is open for discussion. You weren't born insecure. You didn't come into this world worrying about how you look like, worrying about your body, worrying about your thighs and all that stuff. You were trained to think that it mattered, trained to believe that if you didn't fit into a certain mold, then you weren't enough. I remember in high school hearing someone say that I was shapeless and I was too skinny. And when someone says something like that, in some African cultures, it would be an insult because when a person is thick, they are seen as wealthy, rich, well-fed. So if someone says that I'm too skinny, it was an insult. And for the longest time, I hated that. Something so small, it stayed with me. And from that day, I remember looking at myself differently. I remember feeling the need to fix something I wasn't even born thinking it was wrong. But because I had that comment, I thought that it was wrong. It wasn't just my body. The list grew longer as I kept on hearing comments from other people. It was my personality, it was my eyes, it was my nose, and it was my voice and my accent. You wouldn't find me talking like this on social media back then. There's a concept in psychology called social learning theory by Albert Bandura. It basically says we learn how to be human by watching others. We pick up cues from parents, from our teachers, from our friends, from social media about what's good, what is beautiful, acceptable, and worthy. So when a child is constantly hearing jokes about their features, they absorb it. They don't question it. They suck it in like a sponge. They start to perform for approval. They become insecure, not because they lack value, but because they were taught to doubt it. They were taught to see whatever that thing is as unacceptable and unworthy. Now as an adult, I look back and realize most of my insecurities were not my own. They were given to me. I carried them because I thought I had to. So, you weren't born insecure, okay? You were trained to be. But the beautiful thing is you can unlearn it. Every time you choose to show up as yourself without apology, you are rewriting the training. If this video spoke to something inside you, you are not alone. I talk about this and so much more on my YouTube channel where I share real, raw reflections on healing, identity, and becoming. You are welcome to join the journey. Subscribe and let's grow together. Thank you for watching.